Good evening and welcome to the County Ground Leyland for Burnley's under-23 fixture against Stoke City. It's Premier League 2 Division 2 action with Burnley against Stoke City kicking off at 7 o'clock. Michael Jackson's team lost 4-1 at Aston Villa on Monday night. It was their second successive league defeat after a fine unbeaten run of 7 league games. There's no Michael Mellon tonight. He has 15 goals at all levels this season, but went off injured at Villa. Two changes, Mac Thompson and Bobby Thomas in, and out go Michael Mellon, as I say, and Owen Dodson onto the bench. For Stoke, 3 places above Burnley, just 1 point more. Former Claret Kevin Russell coaches them. One player to look out for, Emery Tesgel. He's recently been linked with Chelsea and Manchester United. Plays up front, Burnley against Stoke, under-23s. Let's have a look at the sides in a little bit more detail. Burnley, we think today, 3-5-2. Sam Waller in goal. Back 3 of Jake Rooney, captain Bobby Thomas, Jacob Badeau scored at Villa. Midfield 5, wing-backs Ethan Vaughan and Finn Armstrong. In the middle, Darragh Costello, Mark Helm and Ben Woods. Up front, Max Thompson and Joe McGlynn. 4 subs for Burnley. Harry Allen is the reserve keeper. Harry Williams, Caelan Allison Gallagher and Dodson, as we mentioned. For Stoke, 4-4-2 normally. Nathan Broom in goal. Tom Curl will play right back. Kieran Coates, who scored in this game, corresponding game last season at left back. Familiar name at centre back, Lewis McCarry. He's the grandson of Lou, the former Manchester United and Celtic forward. Matthew Baker alongside him. Midfield 4, Thomas Sparrow, David Okabu, Ibrahim Sai and Patrick Jarrett. Up front, Tesco, as we mentioned, alongside former Salford striker Douglas James Taylor. On the bench, reserve keepers Robbie Hemfrey, the former Motherwell keeper, Josh Ronnie, Todd Cargill and Max McCarthy. Those are the sides. Our referee is Lewis Smith tonight. Stoke know all about losing at Aston Villa. 4-1 was bad enough on Monday. Well, they lost 8-0 in that fixture at Aston Villa. It tells you on the day Villa are a very good side at this level. After tonight, the under-18s face West Ham here in the Premier League Cup tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. First team, of course, entertain Spurs on Sunday at 2 o'clock. And then the under-23s go to Bolton on Tuesday afternoon, Central Lancs Cup. Here last season, Stoke won 2-1. A famous name got the first goal for Stoke, DiMaggio Wright, Philipson of Sean. Kieran Coates got the second. Max Thompson scored for Burnley. Ellis Lee alongside me. Conditions are not going to be great here. It's very windy.
Yeah, it's just having a look outside. The corner flags are going and the goals over on the other side seem to be blowing away, but it'll be a nice night for football.
We're a bit under strength these days, aren't we? Lost Michael Mellon on Monday. It's a bit of an injury crisis in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame to lose Michael, especially with the goals he's scored this season. He's got 15 for the 18s and 23s, so we know how good he is and how vital he is for both teams. So it'll be a bit of a miss, but a nice Max Thompson in there, so a good opportunity for him to.
Yeah, he'll want to score today, won't he? He'll want to show everybody his positions up front.
Yeah, he featured a lot last season for us, didn't he? Got a lot of goals, so it's he'll be happy with that, and time to put his name down on the team sheet for him.
Back to the under-23s in a moment or two. Let's have a look back at the Crystal Palace game, an eventful game last Saturday. Finished Burnley 3, Crystal Palace 3. Are you back for Gallagher? Gallagher to get a cross in. It's a deep one. Cornet wins the header. Not properly away yet. Chance here, and against the post and in. And it's Benteke with the goal. Fell to him left-footed on 8 minutes. Palace have got the lead. Benteke and Kayati picking up me. Swung in there. And a wall! It's a goal for the Clarets! It's the skipper! Ben Mee! Burnley are level. Great corner. We knew Burnley would test Palace in the air. And there's Ben Mee with the goal.
I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic cross in there. Absolutely brilliant ball from Ashley Westwood.
He'll swing it in, just dinks it in, looking towards Tarkovsky. Header one in there, chance for Burnley! It's 2-1! Burnley ahead! And it's a header, is it Chris Wood, I think? His 50th Premier League goal. Again, Burnley caused problems at set pieces. Glancing header from Wood. Burnley getting in shape. Anderson looking for the ball over the top, looking for Gallagher, and he'll reach it. Cross comes Taylor. Gallagher's got the better of him. Hooks it inside, big chance, 2-2. Benteke's equalised, he's second of the game. Burnley 2, Palace 2. It was Gallagher's run that caused the problem. Milivojevic again. Ayew with the ball in, it's gone deep towards the back post. Header one, and off the line, saved. But then again, it's in. Smuggled in, and it's Mark Gahey with the goal. Palace are back in front. Burnley couldn't get the corner away. Chipped on by Gudmundsson for Prounder. Just wraps his right foot round it, back for Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson looking to get the cross in. Tarkowski with a flick on, corner, it's hit it! Oh, what a goal! Maxwell Cornet only scores special goals! What a volley! What a goal! Burnley are level, Burnley 3, Crystal Palace 3. What a goal!
Chris, 50 Premier League goals, well done, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
As goals go, it was one of your easier ones, perhaps.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, it's nice that had a bit of rain today that it made it skid off the surface, and then on a warm day and a dry pitch, it probably wouldn't have gone in.
Gaffer, incredible game. You'll be pleased to have Burnley fought back twice.
Yeah, particularly second half. The second half performance, I should say. We didn't start well. Too much respect actually, because Palace were going well. A lot of media about it, and twisting their shape and all that. We just looked a bit off it. But then the second period of the first half, we looked more like ourselves. We got after them more, and we started to chase the game and in the right way. Pressing the game. And I thought we delivered a good sort of period. And yet we went in 3-2, a couple of soft goals, disappointed in them. And then second half I thought we were excellent. I mean, the fans played their part, the players played their part, we're going for the win, we're making changes to win, the mentality is clearly to try and win the game. So I was very pleased with that side of things.
Finished 3-3, Ellis. That was some game last Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great game, end-to-end stuff, and probably the most entertaining game I think at Turf Moor this season. And it could have gone either way. I think Palace had chances to go and win it, and Burnley could have won it themselves, especially with Vidra's chance at the end. But I think a point was probably fair enough.
Yeah, probably so close at the end, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And what about Maxwell's goal?
Yeah, it's a fantastic finish. Come on the back post and followed it into roof of the net, and I'm sure he'll have been happy with that, and the Burnley fans taken to him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good bit of little social media after the event to put it alongside Robbie Blake's right foot volley.
Yeah, very similar.
They were similar, weren't they?
Yeah. The fans like that video, I think, of the Blake and Cornet goal merged together.
But he thinks the Leicester City one's his best.
Yeah, so he says so. Like, yeah,
I've got a feeling that one's the best.
The Palace one, he did like the Leicester one.
Yeah, just a reminder, Clarets fans can now enjoy club audio content across Spotify, iTunes and Google Podcasts, featuring exclusive interviews, podcasts and new features. The latest episode of the Burnley FC Women podcast, Halftime Talks, features former England keeper Rachel Brown-Finnis and a look back at her career, as well as all the things Burnley FC Women and the future of women's football. So look out for that. Search Burnley FC on Spotify, iTunes and Google Podcasts. So back to here, just waiting for the teams to emerge. I do remember the game here last year. They won 2-1. They just signed DiMaggio Wright Phillips, hadn't they? And he went and scored. Tight game, because we won 1-0 there. There's very little between the sides.
Yeah, I remember going, I think it was about this time last year we went down to Stoke, and it was freezing Monday night, foggy, cold.
I remember the pictures. It was on a
typical night in Stoke.
Yeah,
but,
I think it was on YouTube, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think at one point maybe there were chances of it not happening, but yeah, no, it's a cold night, but they came and beat us at Leyland, so yeah, it's quite even last season. Yeah,
see how it goes. Go to Bolton on Tuesday. That's the Central Lancs Cup, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get confused sometimes what fixture we're in.
Yeah, there's quite a few
obviously league today, Central Lancs Cup there, and then 2 games in a week playing Nottingham Forest. Is that due to be at Curzon as things stand on Monday?
On the Monday night before the under-18s come and play Luton Town.
Luton the following day.
Yeah, on the Tuesday night.
Busy week for us, and then play Sheffield United here at Leyland on the Friday. That's the 10th of December. So a lot of games to look forward to in the next few weeks. What did you make of Villa? You're alongside me on Monday night. It was a tough off fixture, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're a great side. You know, their attack going forward. I think all the lads played in the first team at some point this season, and you could see that. You know, they were big, they were strong, they were quick, and they all had something about them, and they ran out deserved winners in the end. But just a great side, and
yeah, they looked.
You can see that the academy is on the rise.
Yeah, and lo and behold, Gerrard and McAllister turned up. If they needed any more motivation, they had them sat in the stands watching them. They were going to put on a show, weren't they?
Yeah, no, obviously new coaching staff and Steven Gerrard going in there. They'll have been looking to impress the coaches of the first team, which I think a few of them did, especially Philogene Vides.
Yeah, hit the bar as well. He could have had a hat-trick.
Goals.
Probably deserved a hat-trick, in all fairness. He was excellent on the night. Cameron Archer, I thought, played well as well.
Yeah,
he looks a player.
Yeah,
the front four all got first-team experience. Burnley were a little bit under strength, and it was a difficult one for us, I think. But we've had some good days, haven't we? That unbeaten run was good. I know we've lost the last two here to Fulham, which was close, the one at Villa, but prior to that, we've turned things around really well.
1-0 down at Birmingham and came behind to win 2-1 there, and they've had a good season. Fulham are a great side, good academy, and same with Aston Villa. So, but it'd be nice tonight to get back to winning ways and climb up the table a little bit as well.
What do you make of the 3-5-2?
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times this season. We've mixed it up. I think it was Peterborough in the Premier League Cup. We've switched to that as well, and although Peterborough did win that night, it was a little bit different, and it's good to have sort of three strong defenders, central defenders. Bobby's back in the side, which
makes a big difference.
Yeah, obviously missing on Monday. And
yeah,
having Max in there, he'll be hungry to get a goal, and he's not started a lot of games as much as he'd probably like this season, so it'll be a nice opportunity for Max to get a goal.
Yeah, he's going to try and impress today, I'm sure. Looking forward to seeing Costello in perhaps a more central role. We'll just see exactly where he picks up. But Burnley will want to get back to winning ways. It's a big evening for them. Let's just see how they get on. Burnley are out. We'll be waiting on Stoke City. Just not emerged yet. The lad up front, Tesgill's got a bit of a reputation. One or two big clubs linked to him. They're in green shirts, black shorts, green socks. Burnley in claret and blue. I would imagine the referee will come out in black here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because we had a bit of a problem, didn't we, on Monday? He seemed to be almost matching Burnley's strip in the first half, which didn't help the clarets. Yeah, the referee's in black. He's making his way out now. Just a minute or two before kick-off, just recap on those sides. Burnley 3-5-2, Waller in goal, Rooney, Thomas, Bordeaux across the back. Ethan Vaughan will play right wing back, Finn Armstrong left wing back. Central three of Darragh Costello, Mark Helm, Ben Woods, Max Thompson and Joe McGlynn up front. You'll hear the wind in the background. It is very, very windy here. Nathan Broom in goal for Stoke. Across the back four, Curl, Baker, Macari and Coates. Midfield four, Sparrow, Okubu, Sai and Jarrett. Up front, Tesgill and James Taylor. James Taylor's the former Salford striker. Done quite well at Salford. Got himself a transfer to Stoke. So it'll be Tesgill and James Taylor up front. Conditions are going to be testing, there's no doubt about it. Coates has gone to left back as we thought. Might be three central defenders for them, because it does look like Okubu's taken up a defensive role. So we might have a situation where both sides match each other here. Burnley will get us underway. Attacking left to right. Premier League 2, Division 2. Burnley against Stoke City. The Clarets will get us underway. Referee just about ready, I think. Players taking a knee. All the players take a knee. And then we'll be set to get underway on Mr. Smith's next whistle. Burnley against Stoke City, live from Leyland. Immediately Thomas looking to get that forward. And Burnley have won that ball. McGlynn on the chase with Okubu. Just saw the wind catch that a little. Thompson trying to make progress into the box. Defender will tidy up. Okubu to get it away. Already I think we've seen it's going to be awkward out there just to get the ball down and play it. Here's Ethan Vaughan. His younger brother scored twice for the 17s the other night. The big Blackburn here 3-1. Vaughan with a touch inside. Here's Woods. Just sucks it left hand side. Armstrong to collect under pressure. Just uses Bordeaux. Bordeaux long ball forward. Hockaboo's taking up a central defensive role, it seems. Ball forward from Thompson, well wide of the target, and that'll be a goal kick. First minute of the game. I mean, we can't emphasise enough, Alice, the conditions aren't great out there, are they?
No, just as that ball went over from Jacob, I thought it was going straight out for a goal kick, and it seemed to hang in the air and fell to the Stoke defender, and could be a few of them tonight. You see the shirts absolutely blowing the gale out there.
Might be just who adapts better, particularly early on, I think. Burnley applying pressure, it is cleared. Coates will bring this forward. Playing left back, or he's right footed normally. Knocks it inside. Just on that right wing. Burnley defend it well. Armstrong concedes the throw. So Curl, right wing back. Looks like Hockaboo just alongside Baker and Macari. Just trying to retrieve the ball. Fans trying to help on that far side. It'll be Curl with the throw. Near the halfway line. Baker just to turn it back to his keeper. Nathan Broom. Helped on through the middle. And he just been tested a little here. Tesco just to lay it off. There's men in the middle if they find the right ball. Coach is coming onto this. Maybe Vaughan just got a touch. Just to take it away from him. Burnley just under pressure a touch there. Got to be careful here. Side just to go back to Baker. Baker on in turn for Curl. Curl on that right hand side. Hockaboo. Patient stuff from Stoke. To collect it here. Patrick Jarrett, the former Nantwich player. Left hand side. Tucks it back again. And on for Baker. Burnley just sitting tight. Getting bodies behind the ball. Looks like Costello just playing behind Thompson and McGlynn. Just to get him forward. Touch inside here for Vaughan. We'll just have to check his stride. We'll use Rooney. On in turn for Thomas. Here's Bordeaux. Scored on Monday night. Right for Armstrong. Armstrong to get that forward. It's a decent ball, but just too much on it. Goes through to the keeper. Broom, easy one for the keeper. He'll kick this off the deck. Costello to try and apply pressure. Flicked on nicely. Tescal on the chase. Rooney to it first. Touch back to Waller. A little bit wide for Waller. But he's helped it on for Vaughan. Vaughan looking to turn. Comes away with the ball. Helm on in turn. Armstrong inside for Woods. Gets it backwards. Halfway line. Clips it forward. And out of play. Quite gone yet. The referee has given it as a throw. Almost level with the Stoke penalty area. Right hand side. Will be the wing back Curl to take it. Burnley 0, Stoke City 0. Premier League 2, Division 2. Quite a start to the game. To be fair, difficult conditions. Swirling wind. Clearance here from Rooney. Let's see what happens to this. It's carried out of play on this near side. As we stand, it'll be a throw to Stoke. I mean, you talked about that game at Stoke last season in fog. I mean, it was almost sort of similar in a way, isn't it? The conditions are really difficult here.
Yeah, you can hear it probably through the camera, and it's certainly giving it a good go out there, and balls all over the place.
It's like a balloon. It's gone back here to Hockaboo. Doing well just to keep the camera steady. Thompson to apply pressure. Broom to get it forward. Easy one for Bordeaux. Here's Armstrong. Driving forward, just checks his stride. Back for Bordeaux. Again, camera just rocking in the wind. It's with Rooney. Rooney for Helm. Captain in the side in Bobby Thomas's absence. Rooney to touch it back to Waller. He's not got much distance on that. That gives you an indication of the wind. Well done, Helm. Won it back is Armstrong. Touched inside for Woods. Woods right foot wide here for Vaughan. Back again once more to Rooney. Inside for Thomas and on for Bedell. The back three working. It's back here with Woods. Just helps it forward. Thompson with the layoff. And they're looking to drive forward with Costello. Just hooks it wide. Here's Ethan Vaughan. Looking to get a cross in. It's half blocked. And Coates will get that away. Good clearance from Coates. Deep into the Burnley half. With the left for the keeper. Thomas on in turn for Bedell. Quietish start to the game. Players, I think, probably trying to come to terms with the wind. Here's Rooney. Right hand side of the three. He's just sliced that out of play. Wind's caught it. That'll be a throw to Stoke. As we mentioned earlier, next up Bolton away for the under-23s. That's Tuesday afternoon. Central Lancs Cup at Bolton. Remember, Burnley are through to the quarter-finals of the Lancashire Senior Cup. That is also away at Bolton. Haven't got a date on that yet. May yet be in the new year. Throw from Coates. Good work here from James Taylor. Looking for Tesgill. He's the danger. Just outside the box. But he'll try and block it. Has got a touch on it. Deflected into the arms of Waller. Just an indication that the front two can be dangerous. James Taylor and Tesgill. Tesgill's played for England Youth, but could yet play for Turkey. Foul here. Infringement near the halfway line. Senegalese player Ibrahim Sai just fouled, wearing 8. Goes back immediately. Here's the skipper Macari under pressure from Thompson. He's given us a foul against Thompson. I mentioned earlier, Lewis is Lou Macari's grandson. Lou Macari played Manchester United, Celtic, Scotland. World Cups in the 70s, I think. Here's Macari looking to help it on for Coates, coming forward on that left hand side. Back with Macari, just clips it forward. Nice little bit of play from him. Jarrett on for Coates, trying to get the cross in. He's caught in the wind. Bedell's won a header and it's bouncing around in there. Haven't quite got it away. Waller's made the save in the end. Almost got comical there. Bedell do well to keep this in play. Has done on that far side. But he just couldn't get it away. Once the cross was hung up, it was a real danger. Tesla just got away here, looking to have a shot. Could save Waller. Super save to his left hand side. I know he made a mistake on Monday, Ellis, but he's made some good saves this season. That was another one.
Yeah, he has done. He's done really well this year, and he's settled into stepping up to the under-23 football very well. There's a good save there.
Was, yeah, really good save. Yeah, Tesgill's a danger, we know that. Corner on that far side. Referee just wants another ball, I think.
I think the one's blown away.
In some ways, the ball's not heavy enough, is it, in these conditions? That extra ball's gone back, and it'll be a right wing corner on that far side. Everybody back for the Clarets. Testing moment, perhaps. Swung in, deep towards the back post. Waller, easy take. Winter defect in there. And he rolls it out immediately. Burnley look to go on the counter. Rooney uses Woods. Bedell on for Armstrong. Back inside. Burnley patient at the back. Thomas the central one of the three. Rooney to get it forward. Easy one at the back from Macari. It's against Vaughan. Gives Burnley possession. One in turn for McGlynn. Here's Woods. Rooney back inside for the skipper. Thomas, who's going long here. Got held up in the wind a little. Thompson looking to take it down. We'll have another battle here. High boot. He's caught the man. Accidental, but did catch him. That'll be a free kick. And the lad will want some treatment, I think, here. Wants a word with Thompson, I think.
I'm not sure of that.
It's carded.
Sent him off.
Sent him off. Wow. Wow, I've got to say that looked
That's an interesting call.
incredibly harsh. I mean, he was going for the ball, Ellis, wasn't he? I mean, has he caught him in the chest?
I'll have to have a look at that, but didn't look like it.
Didn't look like a red card, did it? No, no, we're going to see it again. Firstly, the wind plays a part because it holds it up. As it just bounces up from Jarrett.
Didn't look like he actually caught him there.
His boot is high. I mean, it's a foul, but
I'm not sure it's a red card.
was it dangerous play? I'm not sure. Thompson sent off. 12th minute. Oh, it just gets a lot harder for the Clarets side. Looks like he's feeling his forehead. I'm not entirely sure there was a lot of contact, but we've only seen it back once. Let's see it again. I mean, everybody's struggling to get it under control.
I don't think
Thompson
from that angle it doesn't look like it touches him.
No, I'm not sure he catches him. Well, it's not, certainly not malicious, is
No.
it? I mean, if it's a foul, it's a foul. It's,
Shame for Max.
it is, yeah. I mean, you've got to be absolutely sure at this level, haven't you, to send a player off surely in that manner.
Interesting to see how the shape up now. It looks Dara behind Joe on his own, I think. With,
Yeah, it's a long
Max
way,
and Ben
innit?
in the middle.
It's a long way, innit? It's a long, long way to go here. You're basically playing 78 minutes with a man light. The conditions played a part there, I think, Ellis, didn't they?
Yeah, it hung up in the air for a bit longer than I think it would have normally. Max just put his foot up and gone for the ball. And Lad's put his head in. The referees deemed it as a red card.
I remember Sadio Mane, was it, that was sent off?
On Edison.
That's
couple
right,
of years
yeah,
ago, yeah.
Liverpool Man City, wasn't it? I can't think of the opposition.
First day of the season, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like that, it looks harsh, I think. Very harsh. That'll be a Burnley throw, deep inside their own half. I mean, it was a big night for Max as well, wasn't it? An opportunity to play up front rather than wide. And it just
Yeah, he won't be too pleased with that. And
didn't look dangerous play, did it?
no, and he's not meant that. He's definitely not meant to hurt him or catch him in the face.
Here's Vaughan with the throw. Ginobili plays up front with some effect the other night with the 2 goals. Just fallen on McGlynn here. So McGlynn's feeling that. Baker just won the header. Been given against McGlynn, I think, for backing in. Be a free kick for Stoke. Stoke have got that man advantage now. They'll want to push that home. Here's the man who's injured, Sight. Back inside for Baker. Be left for the keeper, Broom. But they've got a lot of defending to do in this game. It's going to be tough for them from here. Really has made it that bit harder now. Burnley are going to have to get bodies behind the ball and defend ever so well for the remainder of this game. Here's Macari. Had that one chance, good save from Waller. It's been a scrappy game, understandably. Bar that. You hear the wind whistling in the background. Here's Sight. On again for Baker. Looking to progress through the middle with Macari. Sight opts it on. Ball into the box, dangerous one, but beyond everybody. Too much for the forwards. James Taylor was the nearest. I just wonder at what point does it become unfit to play?
I
A bit more than probably now.
think I'd probably say it's playable, but I'm not sure.
Has an effect on the quality, doesn't it, of the game?
Definitely does affect the game,
I
but
think our cameraman might have something to say, because I think he's doing well to hold onto the camera at the minute.
yeah, I think the camera's shaking and the analyst camera's going out there as well on the mast.
Chase here for Tesco. Good work from Bordeaux. wins the next challenge. He's done well there, Bordeaux. But picked up by Coates. Coates driving forward. Costello just playing at the minute off McGlynn. 4-3-1-1, if you will. Burnley down to 10. That will just run away. Just run away from Sparrow. No way he was catching that. That'll be a goal kick for Burnley. Really tough conditions as things stand. And Burnley going to have to just stay in there and try and get a result. Find a way of getting a result. Down to 10 men after 12 minutes. Looks a harsh sending off of Max Thompson. A really harsh sending off. Burnley will have to battle here. Touched back by Macari to the keeper. Broom. Broom will use Macari once more. 16 minutes gone. Burnley 0, Stoke City 0. The Clarets down to 10 men with the sending off of Max Thompson. And he will miss 3 games, we think. Straight red card. The referee deems that violent conduct. It'll be 3 games he misses. So that's a big blow for Burnley. Here's Baker. Uses the keeper. Broom. On again for Baker. 0-0 it is. 17 minutes into the first half in really difficult conditions. Back with the keeper, Broom. Burnley having to sit deep. Ball forward, too much on it. James Taylor won't get on the end of that. He got a hat-trick in the Premier League Cup recently against Southend. So on real form, but never going to reach that. It's come behind for a Burnley goal kick. Sam Waller just taking his time with it. You'd probably take a point now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, when you're down to 10 men for a good portion of the game, then it's you take a point, I think, and especially with the conditions as they are, the ball is just going absolutely everywhere, especially when it's lifted into the air.
Yeah, but that was part of the problem, I think, with the sending off. I mean, a couple of players are trying to get it under control. It blown up in the air, and I think Thompson tried to reach it.
Yeah, he just had his eyes on the ball, and he's waiting for it to come down. It hung up a bit longer than I think it would have usually, and unfortunately he's caught the Stoke player, and referee's seen it as a red card.
Rooney with the free kick.
Got to admit at first I did think it was a yellow that had shown until I saw
Yes, yeah, I mean, we weren't able to see the colour initially, were we? Here's Vaughan, looks to get the cross in.
Good ball.
McGlynn, he's up there on his own, but he's still battling away. Try and get the shot away if he can. He's got a bit of support now. Here's Vaughan. Touch back. Shot on target. Comfortable save.
Just looked like the Stoke defender might have handled that. Is it?
Because he was in the air. Yeah. In the end, Vaughan just got it back to Helm from distance. It's a comfortable enough save, I think. You were just hoping it might have got a clip off legs. Here's Armstrong.
That's a foul.
Looked a foul on Armstrong, didn't it? Referee gives it. Burnley free kick. But they're still getting forward, to be fair, even with 10 men. And Woods and Helm over this. Who's having a word with the referee? Still about the incident with Thompson. Burnley will feel a little aggrieved, I think. Just a reminder for half time, we're going to show the interview with George Boyd from half time in the Brentford game. It's great to see Boydie. Just announced his retirement and he was with us for the game. We'll get George Boyd back in the weeks to come. Ben Woods with the free kick.
I think he enjoyed them, the games when he came to comms.
It did. It helps when you win.
Yeah, it did.
Mark break here for Helm.
It was a lucky charm at home as well.
Yes.
Beat Brentford. And
yeah, he's coming back.
Nice to have him back.
Woods to get the ball in. Thomas wins the header. Just wide of the target. As he got up there, won it well. But wide of the target. And that'll Burnley's first real chance probably of the game. Just misheaded wide. Comfortable enough for Stoke in the end perhaps. 20 minutes on the watch. Remains 0-0.
Can Stoke do it on a cold windy night in Leyland?
When you say windy, Substitute that for gale force, I think. It was forecast, so we were sort of expecting a difficult evening. Baker just to help that on. Walker-boot back to the keeper. The minute Stoke not able to really trouble Burnley. It's a long ball over the top that Waller will collect, just touches back into his box. Had a good campaign, Sam Waller, just that error on Monday night. Penalty save against Barrow in the sudden death shootout. Penalty save here against Fulham as well, so quietly away, making a bit of a name for himself. Can't get that kick beyond the halfway line. Burnley going to have to be ready for that, I think. Burnley will have the win advantage the second half. Here's McGlynn. Costello just trying to get up alongside him. Here's Costello. Good skill. Helps it on. Armstrong. Vaughan trying to get in the middle here. Armstrong checks. Looking to get the cross in still. Finn Armstrong. Done well. Gets the byline. It's corner. First corner of the game. Goes the way of the Clarets. Burnley will be looking to apply pressure here. Thomas will be a danger. Bedeau scored on Monday night. Rooney in there as well. Helm across to take it. Remains 0-0. Halfway through the first half. Let's see who picks Bobby Thomas up here. If they can get the right ball in here, the wind could...
Corner flag's out.
Oh, is it? You don't go across to replace it.
Referee's not having it. I think he took it out while he was taking the corner. Cause it was
Oh, did he? Oh, right, in his way.
I don't think you can just pull the corner flag out and put it up the floor.
I think you've got to have it in place.
Remember at Stockport, Bolton a couple of weeks ago in the FA Cup when the corner flag got pulled out after the pitch invasion, the game stopped until they got a new flag.
One. Yep, swung in, headed away at the near post. Yeah, some game, wasn't it? 5-3, I think, in the end.
Yeah, I remember watched it.
Put on the up a little bit. It's going to be a Burnley throw left-hand side with left wing back Finn Armstrong. Burnley slowing the game down a little. It is the Clarets down to 10 men. Woods comes to him. Here's Armstrong again. Can't win it a second time. Stoke will come away with it. Macari's helping on for Coates. Coates trying to run at Vaughan. Sloppy first touch. Easy one for Waller to come and collect. A little bit surprised the referees let Waller come out in green against a side in green. I know this is a pet subject of mine, Ellis, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't like a clash of colours as we saw on Monday night, but it's a fair one. The green, especially at set pieces and
yeah. I'm not sure it should be allowed, but never mind. Here's Macari for Stoke. 0-0 it is. Remember, Burnley down to 10 men since the 12th minute when Max Thompson looked harsh. Was dismissed. Again, that ball too heavy. It's run on. Wind assisted. Easy one for Waller. Stoke really haven't adapted to having the wind in their favour in this first half. Tesco forces Waller to pick it up, and he'll kick this long. Tries to. It's got sliced out of play into our stand. That's how difficult it is. I just wonder if the keeper should be looking maybe to roll it out a little bit. A flatter throw out might get out a little bit further. He's struggling to kick it beyond the halfway line, keep it in play. With Stoke, Okabu in possession, helps it on. Side just to help it right hand side. Good header one by Bedeau. Helm under pressure, uses Armstrong. It's a very tidy player in possession. Ball forward, looking for Costello. Costello looks like he's gone alongside Wiglin. Foul here on site. It'll be a Stoke City free kick. It's with Jarrett. Normally left wing, left midfield today. Uses Coates. Back again here. On for Sai. Here's Coates again. Hits it against Vaughan. Former Gillingham player Baker just touches it back to his keeper Broom. And a long way to go, but at the minute Stoke haven't really come to terms with Burnley being a man down. Burnley have organised well. Here's Helm. One for Bordeaux. Back here for Thomas. Rooney, Jake Rooney to get it forward. He's found McGlynn, just trying to hold it off McGlynn for Vaughan. Easy clearance. Thomas wins the next header. Might break here for Jarrett. On for James Taylor. James Taylor running at Burnley here, looking for Tesco. Was his shot well saved by Waller. Sparrow to help it on. Curl just back again for Sparrow. On for Sai. Coming forward here is Macari. Macari up against Vaughan. Back heel's nice. Bit of space here. Good block though. Burnley getting men behind the ball. Good block from Rooney. Throw left hand side. Stoke trying to apply pressure. Coates blocked off, but they've got it away. Trying to win that is Woods. Header won by Rooney. Can you see the ball hanging up in there? Here's Sparrow. Uses curl on that right hand side. For Sai, he was involved in that incident that saw Thompson. It appears to be harshly sent off. Macari will use Baker again, former Gillingham player. On in turn. Fokambu down the line, cut out by Bordeaux, but only momentarily. Stoke have got the ball back. Curl inside here for Sai. Square ball for Macari to run on the skipper. Macari towards the edge of the box as he caught. He is by Costello. Free kick just outside the box. You don't really want to give free kicks away in dangerous spots. Today it's a card for Costello. Just see it again. Macari was driving forward. It's a trip from Costello. And the Irishman has been booked. The ball not even staying for the free kick. Blowing away as he tries to place it. Going to see Jarrett over this. And Sparrow. It's a couple of yards outside the box, left hand side, two-man wall. Waller's trying to organise that. Trying to have a go here, Sparrow, isn't he? Just swirled it towards the goal. It's gone way over. Couldn't quite control it. That'll be a goal kick for Burnley. 29 minutes played. It remains goalless. But remember, Burnley down to 10 men. Sparrow trying to swing that in. The wind just caught it. Just middle of the park. Costello to win it. Helps it on for McGlynn. Chance here for McGlynn if he can go past the keeper. Has done. Can he finish it? It's a wide angle now. Ooh. It's headed away. Did well, but he was going wider and wider all the time. Not sure the effort was on target. Coates has headed it behind. Did well, McGlynn. Keeper was a bit rash. It was well out of position, the keeper. In the end, I think the angle was against him. Couldn't convert. Corner to Burnley, right hand side. Helm to place it. Try and place it. Won't stay in the quadrant. Here's Helm with it. Right foot. Just try and get it in there. It's half away. Vaughan to help it wide again for Helm, who's offside. Didn't get back onside, unfortunately. And that's a little bit of a waste of a set piece. A free kick to the visitors. Kevin Russell in charge. Famous Burnley player, even though he only had one season, or one part season at Burnley. They loved him on the terraces. 93, I think it was. Also played for Stoke, Wrexham. He won or two others. Here's Broom. Uses Macari. 15 minutes to half time. Coates looks to help it on. Tesco come deep to collect. Coates run into trouble. Rooney's done well. Good solid defending. A little bit of afters there, I thought. The ball had gone out of play. Bit of needle out there. Just wonder if Burnley think they contributed to Thompson being sent off. It'll be a goal kick for Burnley. I mean, sometimes a referee's influenced by the injury, you know, if he's been caught in the face.
I think if the player goes down holding the face, it sometimes maybe shows that the player's been hurt more. And not saying he didn't get caught, but it can, I think, have an effect on the decision from the referee.
Yeah. I didn't think there was a lot of force in it, to be honest. Conditions played a part. Getting the decisions at the minute in any level. Good challenge from Rooney. Dived in a bit here, Coates. There's been a bit of needle here, and Coates could be in trouble here. He certainly dived in. And, the referee might have an opportunity to even things up here. Flung himself at Rooney. I think it may be a yellow card. Burnley getting around the referee. He's having a word with Kieran Coates. No card as yet. No card it is. It was a lovely old exchange.
How's that not booking?
I've got to say, though, it's a yellow card, Ellis, doesn't it?
Definitely a foul and didn't get the ball.
I mean, he's flung himself at Rooney. I'm not saying studs were up necessarily, but that looked a yellow card to me. You can see why Burnley were a little aggrieved. Been a bit of needle, I think, previously. The ball had gone out of play, and there was a bit of a clash between Coates and Rooney, and I've just got a feeling Coates knew what he was doing there. Free kick it is, just inside the Burnley half. 12 minutes to half time. Burnley 0, Stoke City 0. Tough game, not been the best of entertainment, must be said, in really difficult conditions. Coates with a header out. Vaughan here with the throw. Former Norwich City player. Looks to throw it forward. Coates has got a boot on it, stabs it out of play. Another throw. It's going to be Vaughan again. 2 balls on the field. Again, it's going to be another throw for Ethan Vaughan, this right hand side. Into the box, dangerous one, header one. It's Woods with the header, couldn't keep it down. Was an opportunity. There's a long ball in there. Rose well to head it, but couldn't keep it down. Well over the bar. I mean, you can resort a little bit to Route 1 on a day like today. Touch back here for Thomas. He's almost in the sweeper role behind the 2 centre backs. Coates has kept that in play. Hooked away by Macari. Next header won by Thomas. Vaughan won it well. It's Helm taking the ball down. Done well there. Touches it back for Rooney. Rooney looking to hook one in towards the box. Headed away. Coates got a chance to clear his lines here. Missed kick from Jarrett. Missed kick from Tesco, in fact, and it'll be a throw to Burnley, right hand side. Burnley bench. Harry Allen's the reserve keeper. Harry Williams, Caelan, Allison Gallagher, Owen Dodson. Burnley just struggling for numbers at the minute. Not only under 23 level, but lower down the age group as well. Burnley really having some injuries. Might fall here though for Woods in the box. Did he get caught there? He stayed up well. Here's Armstrong looking to go to the byline. Can he whip in across? He can. It's deep. Vaughan back inside. Burnley think they've scored, but I think the ball's gone behind. Vaughan did well with it. It'll be a goal kick for the visitors, taken quickly. Ball forward here. Look up again, they've just not controlled that long ball. Everything's running through to the keeper. But they've had the advantage of the wind in the first half. Waller to roll this out, finds Bordeaux. Former Bury man on for Armstrong, back again for Bordeaux. Bordeaux, left foot and forward, again caught in the wind. Had a one initially, then away. Baker might break footwards. Just trying to drive towards the box. Can he whip an across in? Might need a bit of support. Back with Armstrong. And again forwards. Armstrong trying to cut down the line for him. Just check back inside. Here's Thomas. He'll use his keeper. Coming up to the final 8 minutes of the half. Burnley 0, Stoke City 0. Difficult conditions at Leyland. Vaughan's done well to reach that. Rooney trying to take it down. Not entirely easy tonight. Back for Thomas. Thomas miscue. Done well though with it as helm. Uses Bordeaux. On for Armstrong. Remember, Burnley play West Ham here tomorrow at 11 AM. Under 18s Premier League Cup. Hope the wind's calmed down a little bit by then. First team on Sunday, 2 o'clock against Spurs. Spurs lost on Thursday night, Slovenia. Harry Kane scored their goal. Always tends to do well against Burnley. Misplaced pass and Colt's driving onto it now. This is what he's good at. Helps it on here. Slide comes inside, goes down. Let's give him the penalty.
Did look one. He caught him.
Rooney on Sly. Came inside. I don't think Rooney's happy, but as he caught it, certainly moved his left foot forward. Was there enough for the lad to fall to the floor? Not sure. 7 minutes before half time. Stoke City got a chance here. James Taylor, fresh from that hat-trick against Southend, has grabbed the ball. Sam Waller's having a word. Penalty to Stoke. Chance to open the scoring. After 38 minutes. James Taylor against Waller. Waller's just delaying things a little bit. Putting his drink bottle outside the goal. Saved that spot kick here against Fulham. One in the shootout against Barrow. Can he have a hat-trick of sorts here? The referee's not happy. He thinks he's time wasting. James Taylor against Waller. The net blowing behind Waller. James Taylor against Waller, bouncing on his line. The referee's ready, just checking for encroachment. Come on, Sam Waller. James Taylor against Waller. Scores. Sends it into the corner. No chance for the keeper. And on 39 minutes, Stokes have got the lead. James Taylor from the spot. Burnley 0, Stoke City 1. No chance really there for Waller, was there?
No, it's a great penalty. Straight in the bottom corner and turns around and gives Sam a little shush, I think. Sam shouting him before, but yeah, it's a nice penalty and Stoke will be happy with that just before the break.
Fair to say they'd not really taken advantage of the man advantage or the wind. And you were just hoping that Burnley could get to half time.
Yeah, they've done well to get to 40 minutes and to have competed. Like, they've still got 11 men. You know, they've not backed away and they're competing well still and still giving it a good go.
Doric Costello's not happy there. He's been penalised for backing in to Baker. Costello's got to be careful because he's been yellow carded. I think this referee doesn't need a second invitation to show a card. So penalty from Douglas. James Taylor has given Stoke City the lead here. Armstrong gets it back. Ball forward. Chase from McGlynn. Play goes down. Not quite sure why. Vaughan will collect this. Referee's blown here. I think this time for offside against Stoke City player. Thomas to take it, centre circle. Coates wins the header. Helm battling away. Rooney back for Thomas. Thomas to get that forward. Again caught in the wind. Okabu will just help it on for Curl, right hand side. Tesgold just to try and find a Stoke City shirt. Back with Sai. He's been heavily involved in the halves incidents. Here's Coates, goes past Vaughan. He's good going forward, he's Coates. Kieran Coates to get a cross in here, cut out well. Rooney knocks it out of play for a throw. Left hand side. 3.5 minutes to half time. Back again with Coates. Touch from Costello out of play. It'll be a Stoke City throw. Left hand side. They lead by a goal to nil. That penalty on 40 minutes. Given against Jake Rooney. Back here to Baker. Baker inside nicely. Okabu on in turn for Curl. Still in the Stoke City half, nearly applying pressure. It's gone back to the keeper, Broom. He casually knocks it wide for Okabu. He's gone across field. Awkward one from Macari, but he's done well with it. Drives forward. Break here for Coates. Back again from Macari. Here's Sai. Coates once more. Bit of space here for Jarrett. Left hand side. All running away from him. Wing caught that on the deck. No foul. Vaughan's battling away to try and win it. The player fell on it. And then he's knocked over. Vaughan thinks originally the player was sat on or fallen on the ball. That stopped him getting at it. But it's,
I think it's a corner.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
It's a corner. No, he's marking free kick
free
right
kick.
by the corner. The post is in the way, that doesn't help. I just seem to be making a note of something. I think he's booked Vaughan there, you know. Difficult off for Burnley. 2 yellow cards and that controversial red. Free kick right on the byline. Swung in, right footed. Punched away well by Waller. Might break here for Curl. Got a lot behind that, but it's still rising, I think. It'll be a goal kick for Burnley. Just over a minute of the half remaining. Did well, good punch, Waller. Edge of the box. On a day like today, he's not going to get it much further, I don't think. In the end, well over. Goal kick for the Clarets. There'll be a little bit of added time, I would imagine. Here's Waller with the kick. He's got it nearly towards the halfway line. Coates seem to go over the top of Vaughan to win it. Free kick goes the way of Stoke. But I think the Burnley lads can't believe that they're not getting a decision here.
Yeah, every decision just seems to be going against them, and I think they'll be ready for half time.
I think Dara's got to be careful because he's had words with the referee once or twice. That Irish temper, I think, is coming out. Needs to just be careful, I think. Free kick's gone back to Macari. Helped on here for Coates. See the fourth official in a minute with the flag, with the board. It's going to be a minute or two, I would imagine. Cut out well here by Bordeaux. Bordeaux to get it forward again. McLean to lay off. Nice from Woods. Oh, caught he was caught there. Sai, certainly.
I've got a
Caught
free
him
kick.
there. Burnley have got a free kick. He may have got the ball, but I think it was a bit of a lunge from the lad from Senegal. Burnley got a free kick. Got to pick the moments here. 2 additional minutes, thank you. I think Bobby Thompson was saying that might be our first free kick, referee. Helm's ready to take it. Player not back yet, so it'll take some time yet. Stoke leading by a goal to 0. We'll hear from George Boyd at half-time. Half-time chat I had in the Brentford game a couple of weeks ago, headed away. Here's Jarrett. Armstrong to win it, ball in towards the box. Easy one to tidy up for Macari. Looking long, cut out by Vaughan. Uses Bordeaux. And for Helm. Threads it through nicely. Here's Costello. Uses Vaughan. Just McGlynn in the middle at the minute. Vaughan against Coates. Back here for Rooney. Ball inside's nice for Helm. Helm looks to spread it for Bordeaux. Bordeaux's got Armstrong left hand side. Bordeaux driving forward. He's given Armstrong a lot to do there. That's hit against Armstrong. It'll be a Stoke City throw. Might be the last action of the half. I mean, sending off spoil games. I know the conditions don't help. But it's not helped Burnley's cause, is it, the sending off?
No, it's especially so early on as well, and just as they're getting things going, Max, you know, will be disappointed with it, and the lads will be as well, I think, with that.
Yeah.
Especially with it being a bit of a soft one. And
Yeah, we'll have a look at the highlights in a minute. It's 1-0 to Stoke at half-time. That penalty on 40 minutes converted by Douglas James Taylor. They lead by a goal to 0. Let's have a look at some highlights. It's a good save here from Waller, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's not forget that's a really good save to his left-hand side. Burnley have had odd chances. Here's the sending off. The ball just never quite got it under control. He apologises immediately. I mean, he's just raised his boot.
the Stoke players don't even appeal, I don't think.
They don't really, do they? No.
The face of John McGlynn there sums it up.
They can't believe
Like
when he shows a red. Yeah. This is the McGlynn chance. He goes around the keeper nicely, but the angle's always against him, isn't it? And Coates has got back.
The wind's slowing it down as well.
It is,
That
yeah.
header from Ben there, just over.
If you could have kept that down, I think the keeper would have been struggling. There's the penalty. Rooney wasn't convinced. Thomas and Waller weren't convinced. A good penalty though, it's right in the corner. No chance for Sam Waller. So 1-0 to Stoke at half-time. As I mentioned earlier, a couple of weeks ago, George Boyd was our special guest at Turf Moor. It was the Brentford game. I had a chat with him at half-time. Good afternoon and welcome to Turf Moor. Burnley entertained Premier League new boys Brentford today. Exactly 9 years since Sean Dyche came to Turf Moor. Burnley did the double over the Londoners for the 2015-16 season. George Boyd is here. Fantastic memories of that win at Griffin Park.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, what a game that was. For about half an hour we absolutely battered them, didn't we? And could have been 5 or 6 down their place, but it was that run of games where we could beat anyone. We needed to. I think that was the massive 23 games, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, we're full of confidence. It was a great win down there in London. Joey's free kick was brilliant. Scotty's the technical ability to do that was brilliant, and I was quite happy with mine.
I'm sure you and Joey would have been happy with his free kick as well. News from you this week. In some ways, sad news. You've retired. Yeah, sad, but I've been overwhelmed by the response, especially from the Burnley fans. It's been amazing. So sort of makes you sad but happy because you look back on when you write it down, all the achievements. I'm very proud. Yeah, I mean you had a fantastic career, but the 2 promotions with Burnley must be right at the top of the list. Yeah, I mean the title-winning season is my favourite season of all time. It's just the group that we had, and obviously when you win every week it helps. So I think the squad and the staff we had at that stage were just so enjoyable, and I had a lovely 3 years here. Lowton looking early here for Wood. Decent ball, and he'll get onto it here. Yeah! Oh, he's gone! Chris Wood back to his best. What a big goal that is for Burnley on 4 minutes. Fantastic ball through. He took his time, he finished it in style, and Burnley got the goal they needed. Yeah, what a ball by Louts. Johan does so well, brings the defender out of his position and creates a massive gap for Woods to run down. What a finish. I mean, you played a lot of games at Peterborough. I mean, you had to start really from non-league.
Yeah.
People talk about pampered Premier League players, but you had to come back the hard way, didn't you?
Yeah, I always get asked this question. I'd always prefer to do it the way I've done. I've played at every level from the conference all the way to Premier League, so I've loved every second of it. Just getting kicked when you're like 17 by some big 30-year-old man, it's all part of the learning curve, and I think it's helped me going up through the levels. And I found it easier the higher you get, because it's obviously more technical. You're not getting smashed every week in the conference or League Two. So I found it easier the higher I've gone.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember a story. You were working in a railway station sweet shop to get some money for training costs.
Yeah, one of my good friends now, his dad owned Hitchin train station sweet shop, and I paid to get my train back to Kent every Friday, so that was good.
Who were you training with at that time? Crystal Palace?
Palace, yeah.
Palace, yeah. Back for Taylor. He'll dig out a cross here. It's gone in deep. Keeper going there.
Yeah!
Lowton! Lowton with the header! Oh, his first goal at Turf Moor. And he's come with his head. Keeper started to come. Didn't get there. Matt Lowton's made it 2-0. Burnley 2. Brentford 0. Unlikely scorer. It matters not.
No, he snuck in there. I think the keeper's come to get it. He's sort of stopped midway through, and Louts has just come in and got the header.
You were one of the very few players signed by Sean Dyche that went straight into the side. We talk about Dyche fit, you went straight in the side.
Yeah, I think I was quite lucky in the fact that Tails got injured, did his Achilles when I came in. He was in that left-right midfield position. So once you get that trust with the manager and you do the stuff that he wants, it's very hard to leave the team. And he's always that trust in a settled 11. I think he likes that. He doesn't like changing it that much.
You played at Salford last season. I'm sure there must be offers. People will see you now and think you're fighting fit. But at 36,
I am fit, yeah. But,
at 36, it's time to call it.
Yeah, I think it's nice when you can make the decision yourself. I've not had a bad injury where I've had to quit. The decision's been in my own hands, and I'm happy I'm at peace with it.
And you're playing plenty of tennis.
Yeah, keeping fit with tennis.
Tarkowski comes away with the ball. Helps it forward for Westwood on for McNeil. Central McNeil.
Go on.
For Cornet. Takes it down nicely. Can he finish it? Oh, he can! What a goal from Maxwell Cornet! What a finish! Magnificent goal. Really top finish. Welcome to Turf Moor, Maxwell Cornet. What a goal that is.
Oh, left foot, right foot, doesn't matter, does it? That is top draw. I mean, you thought the chance had gone. His touch wasn't the best first touch, but he's cut inside and just killed an absolute beauty in the top corner.
And that's the half-time whistle. Puts Brentford out their misery somewhat. What a reception to get in at half-time. Fantastic first half from Burnley. And then the Burnley move. You'd played Premier League football before Burnley with Hull.
Yeah.
Got to the FA Cup final under Steve Bruce. And remember the day you signed? It was transfer deadline day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Big money for Burnley at the time.
Yeah, I think it was a record signing at the time. But I think as soon as the gaffer took me around the place, and he took me places where I could live, he showed me the area, and I think he said this week, didn't he? He showed me the marsh where the training ground was going to be.
Yeah, across the bridge.
Yeah, he said, I want this to go there.
Yeah, he mentioned you in his press conference
it was
this week,
really
which
nice.
was great.
And it just shows how far the club came in those few years. The training ground now is fantastic.
That's the final whistle. It's a big win for Burnley. They've won at home in the Premier League for the first time since January. George, thanks ever so much.
Thank you.
You're always welcome at Turf Moor. You know that. It's finished here. Burnley 3, Brentford 1. Burnley back to winning ways. First win of the season. And it's come at Turf Moor. Burnley 3, Brentford 1. Welcome back to Leyland. Stoke leading by a goal to nil at half time. Got to say, the conditions not got any better at half time. Here comes Stoke. Burnley down to 10 men, remember. Max Thompson controversially sent off on 12 minutes. No changes for the Clarets at half time. They look like this: Waller in goal, Rooney, Thomas, Bordeaux at the back, Vaughan, Costello, Helm, Woods, Armstrong in midfield, McGlynn now up front on his own. The referee just having a count just to make sure Burnley haven't snuck an extra player on. Go through the Stoke side in a moment or two. Having had another look at it, the sending off looks harsh, Ellis.
Yeah, we looked at back on the half time there, and it just looked a bit soft. I don't think it was intentional, and he just went for the ball to come and minimal contact, I think. But I think it is a foul and a free kick and maybe a booking, but
Yeah,
a red card, I'm not sure.
We're back underway. Stoke leading by a goal to nil. Douglas James Taylor from the spot. But they've got to try and find a way of staying in the game here. There was a game, there is a game tonight. Aston Villa Newcastle that's been called off at half time at Newcastle.
Storm Darren, is it this time?
Is it all right? Yeah.
Sweeping around the country.
I could imagine up there in the northeast it would be quite bad tonight. Not great here. Not great for football. We haven't seen a grey half, to be fair. But Burnley have got the wind to their advantage this second half. I wonder if they can just get back in the game. Touch wide here for Curl. Ball forward for him. Cut out well by Helm. I thought Helm had a good half, actually. Here's Armstrong. Finds McGlynn. McGlynn trying to hold on to the ball. Burnley will be fired up. Helm to get it wide for Armstrong. He had a good half as well. Bordeaux to get it forward. A little bit aimless through the keeper. Broom. So Stoke. Broom in goal. Curl, right wing back. Coates, left wing back. Ockaboo, Baker, Macari, the three centre backs. And Sparrow, Sai, Jarrett in midfield. James Taylor, the scorer, up front alongside Tesco. Broom to kick this out of his hands. Stoke leading by a goal to nil. Armstrong on the volley. Couldn't play any part there. McGlynn was offside through to the keeper. Broom, who can pick that up. Hear the wind whistling again. If anything, I think it's just increased in velocity. Playoff from the scorer, James Taylor. Easy one for Thomas, just to get 4 runs away. And that'll be a throw to Stoke by the corner flag. They look like this, tend to play 3-5-2 themselves. They've got Curl and Coates as the wing backs. It's going to be Curl to take this throw here, right hand side. Doesn't reach the forwards, and Burnley apply pressure again. Curl's got it away. Here's Vaughan. Just trying to take on Coates. Coates has nicked it off him. Burnley might be stretched here. Coates driving down that left. Challenge won by Rooney. No love lost between those two. And Rooney comes away with the ball. Trying to feed McGlynn. Just couldn't get it behind the central three. Touch back again. All the way back to the keeper. Broom. Here's Macari. Uses Baker again. Baker on in turn for Ockaboo. Stoke will slow the game down. They've got the lead. Burnley having to be patient. Here's Jarrett. Touch back inside. With Sai, he was involved in the 2 key incidents in the first half, the sending off and the penalty. Ockaboo doing well to keep this in play. St Kevin's boys team he comes from, that saw Jeff Hendrick and Robbie Brady emerge. 2 former Clarets. intent on keeping the ball, Stoke. Let Burnley work hard. That being instructions from Kevin Russell, I would imagine, at half time. Want it here though, Burnley through Bordeaux. McGlynn looking for Costello. Back again for Rooney. Here's Vaughan. Flips it forward. That'll run out of play. A goal kick. Got to use the wind properly, haven't they, Burnley here? Sorry. Yeah, it's raining as well now, isn't it? And it's quite blowy, quite wet. I'm not sure the referee thought about calling it off, but he'll assess the situations as he goes, I think. But we'll play it to a finish, I'm sure. Back with the keeper, Broom. But Burnley lost the last two. I don't want it to be three consecutive defeats. That'd be a concern, but they've won it here. They're through Woods, not quite. It will break for Helm though. Pressing well, Burnley, even with 10 men. Bordeaux's won the throw here off Thomas Sparrow. Just a reminder, the November edition of Turf Moor is on Clarets Plus and the YouTube channel. Ashley Cole, Julian Lescott interviewed in that, as well as Sammy Fleck and Maxwell Cornet. What a start he's made to his Burnley career, Alice.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. 5 goals in 6 starts for him, and he's settled in really well. There were questions over, would he settle with the English language, or maybe a new country, a new city, a new lifestyle for him. But I don't think he's probably settled in better, the best ever a Burnley player has done coming from abroad. So
it's incredible.
I'm sure he'll be really happy, and he's a great guy and nice lad. You see him on the training ground. He's always got a smile on his face, and
very popular with the lads, isn't he?
Yeah, and I think the lads speak very highly of him. He gets asked about in every interview and press conference that we seem to hold, but they all speak very highly of him, and I'm sure he's loving life at Burnley and more to come.
But yeah, big asset this season. Ball back with Broom. I say it goes long. In fact, he gets caught in the wind and Vaughan wins it. That's just a re-indication of how strong the wind is. Sly's battling away to win it. He's kept in play on that far side. It'll be a Stoke throw. He's at his best position, centre forward. Where do you think now? Because he played left back and wing back at Leon.
Yeah, he seems to have played everywhere. But yeah, him and Wood seem to make a nice little partnership of the big forward and the little pacey one alongside him. But yeah, no, he's a great player, and I think wherever he gets put, he'll give it a good go. And Dwight did a press conference today, and he revealed that he's been asking Maxwell of some French lyrics that he worked sure on a song that he liked, and Maxwell's been teaching him and Charlie Taylor a bit of French, so I'm sure they've enjoyed that.
The lads are trying to get involved.
Yeah,
Westwood was telling everybody he's learning Spanish from the same tutor, which is amazing.
There's definitely a few languages now going around. I think Eric Peters can speak a bit of French as well. He's got a bit in him, so.
Right. Yeah, clever lad, Eric. I think.
Dwight's built a good relationship with him, and he's certainly bring the best out of Dwight as well, playing them two out wide and coming in together.
I think the team spirit was good, but I think Maxwell's just added to that. If anything, the wind is getting worse here. Here's Okabu. And Irishman just helps it wide for Curl. Down the line and out of play. It's going to be a throw to Burnley, left hand side. I think we're struggling to keep hold of the camera, aren't we?
It's a little white blur to get a bit of rain.
To rain off it. Battling to win it, Helm. Just caught here, Woods, but got a free kick. Inside the Stoke half, Sparrow on Woods. Bordeaux will leave it for Helm. Interesting player, Mark Helm, isn't he? You've got to be a decent player to be at Manchester United.
Yeah, as most players that come from Manchester United have come through, played with some very good players and been taught by very good coaches at a fantastic academy. And he's one of their key players last season for the U23s.
Here's Woods looking to get the ball in. Keeper will collect that one. He will at second time of asking and rolls it out. Whilst the game's 1-0, Burnley remain with a chance. Done well here, Helm in a defensive role. Waller will clear his lines. Got some distance on it. McGlynn on the chase, and he's gone back to the keeper. Really, really difficult conditions out there. You can see from the pictures. is Sai. Senegalese midfielder helps it on for Coates. Even on the floor, the ball is not running properly because of the wind. Back with Macari. Do remember, I don't know, about 18 years ago we had a game called off against MK Dons. I'm not sure if they were MK Dons at that time or Wimbledon. Somebody will correct me. And that was before kick-off. It was just deemed too dangerous. I suppose, you know, there's a small crowd here today. It's not quite the same conditions as Turf Moor on match day, but I think, Ellis, if anything, it's getting worse, isn't it?
It does seem to be getting stronger. The rain's definitely blowing quite fast out there. Analysts are just holding on for their life, I think, on the balcony as well with the cameras. And
so the cameras could win another county before they finished. Here's Okabu. 10th minute of the second half. Stoke City leading by a goal to 0. Due to play here tomorrow, I just wonder if that game might be in some doubt. Burnley against West Ham United. Premier League Cup under 18s. 11 o'clock kickoff. Is that open to spectators, Ellis, tomorrow?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Anyone that wants to come down and watch,
get blown away.
Support the lads and get blown away at Leyland. And
11 o'clock kickoff.
Take on West Ham. Yeah.
It's a big game, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a big game for them. I know they've been performing well in recent weeks with limited resources, 1 or 2 injuries. They've dealt with COVID during the season.
It is free entry as well for those that do want to come down. There's no fee.
Come wrapped up though. Slide battling away in the middle of the park. No foul given this time, and Thomas drives forward with it. Just helped it on for McGlynn, right hand side. Thomas has continued his run. If McGlynn can get the cross in, looks out to dig it deep, and it's gone behind. It's a shame because Thomas had made a really good run there. The cross had to come in to test the keeper. Unfortunately, behind the goal. Another Y for the camera. We are live. I just wonder if there's a problem for Bobby Thomas when he's made that run forward. I think Bobby Thomas is struggling here.
Went on a little run there. Maybe a stretch too far.
Yeah.
Coming off.
I think that's Shalot.
I think he missed Monday through a little niggle as well. So maybe he might be feeling that, or is he just coming off for a bit of treatment?
Can't just see from here for preparing a sub. The sub's actually
doesn't look like he wants to come off.
No, it doesn't. No, whether he's just felt it, he drove forward there. Big player for Burnley at this level. He's back on.
Yeah, he's back. He's done really well. Remember seeing his debut for the academy against Watford when he was a first-year scholar. He was 16 at the training ground, and Watford ran out, I think, 4-1 winners, and probably played that day. And you could see he was going to be, bright defender, and he's done well. He's got stronger, he's got taller, and he's been around the first team. He played at Millwall in the cup last season.
I thought he did really well at Millwall.
Yeah, no, he had a really good game. Him and Jimmy Dunn.
Top game.
Yeah, he's
against a difficult championship side, he's just took that away. Thomas as we speak.
He had Barrow on loan. He went on loan to Barrow for the
it wasn't easy because Barrow was struggling.
And I think he scored one of the goals to. I think the 1-2-0 on a game that not had to win, but I think it was one of the ones towards the
key
end.
Games. Throw here to the visitors. Woods battling away, but they can't keep possession. James Taylor with a layoff. Work here for Thomas. Done well to reach it and then clears his lines. Sliding under that a little bit. Burnley battling away. It's tied it up at the back. Stoke just struggling a little bit with the wind coming at them. It's a clear from the keeper in the end. Broom picked up by Rooney. Rooney could drive him forward here. Matt fancy a try. He's got too much on it. You would probably be tempted to shoot from just about anywhere, wouldn't you? But in that case, he got too much on it and over the bar.
Yeah, we have seen some Rooneys hit from there and find the back of the net, but just a bit too much.
Not his cousin, unfortunately. But Burnley want to try that, I think. I think Stoke are struggling at times to get the ball out of their own box.
We've lost it again.
Yeah, they got a bit fortunate there, didn't they? Here's Tesco. Just that one shot from him, saved well by Waller. Curls come forward here. Hopped it on to Jarrett. Jarrett just to ease it back. Ozagu on in turn for Sparrow. Bit easier for Stoke in the opposing half. Here's Coates. Finds Sai. Sai driving forward again. Wide for Coates. Left wing back. Here's the scorer. James Taylor back for Coates. Still shown a lot of ambition, even with a man spare. And they're going backwards here. Macari in possession, the skipper. Just to think that, they're not searching for the second necessarily. Here's Sai. Playing on, he was caught, but we're playing on. Here's Sparrow driving forward. He's got a ball in here, but Burnley have cut it out well. Oh, dwelled on it though, Burnley. Armstrong's dispossessed. Teskel trying to drive forward, but Thomas has done well. Needs to clear his lines here. Got caught in the charge, but picks himself up. It's sloppy from Burnley. Couldn't get the ball away. Okabu here just with it. The referee's... What's the referee doing here? He's calling it off, is he? What's he doing here? He wants another ball. It's another ball. It's a false alarm, that was. We'll wipe the camera again. I think Kevin Russell was applauding the change of ball. Did look to the benches there. I just wondered for a minute. He's pointing to the far side now, so I'm a little bit confused what he's indicating there. The corner flag's down, isn't it, on that far side, Ellis?
Blown away, yeah.
Blown away. Sam Waller's going to have to go and replace it.
Oh, it's gone down again.
It's gone down again. Is he willing to play on without it being stood up? He's been told to do it again. Sam Waller says, I can't manage it. Can't get it in.
I think he's letting it play on.
He's letting it play on.
Don't hear corner flag.
Oh, that kick's just gone straight. He's gone back towards the keeper. He's gone back towards the keeper. It's incredible. It nearly went back to him with interest. Here's Bordeaux. Maybe Burnley got a chance here. 10 men. If they keep at it, Stoke are struggling to get the ball out of their own box. Maybe the last 10 minutes, if they can keep it at 1-0.
It really is a cold, windy night in there.
It is, isn't it? Another wipe of the screen. Well done, Danny. It's a first, that, isn't it? We've not had that before. Free kick Stoke, not quite sure what for. Coates nearly gives it away. Woods has won it. Rooney to drive forward. I wonder if we'll get games postponed tomorrow in the Football League. It'll be interesting to see. As it is really, really windy out there. Going to be a throw to Coates on that left-hand side. In no hurry to take it, level with his own penalty area.
As long as it calms down for Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. No reason why Burnley can't get something from the game. Spurs lost in Slovenia last night. The side had never won a point in European football before, or headed away. Okabu just behind his own goal. It wasn't confident they could deal with it. It'd be a corner, first of the second half.
They might just be fired up a little bit more. Spurs, I think.
Yes, absolutely, after the words.
A few pundits and former players.
Having a bit of a dick, having a bit of a... I think the manager didn't hold back either.
Explained of how big a job it really is.
Yeah.
Some great players there. And some fantastic
No,
sides.
Romero, he's been a big player for them this season already. Here's the corner on that far side. Just stick it in there and see what happens here.
I think it's just about hanging on that flag. It's going to be the second one that goes, I think.
He's given up on the one the Brian Pilkington end. He's having a word here with Coates and Bordeaux. It's not been a good night for the referee. Don't think he got the sending off decision right.
Oh, flag's gone. Yeah.
Flag's gone.
Oh no, still about hanging. It's gone.
Corner to Burnley. Plenty of movement inside the box. Swan gone in there. It's a difficult one. Thomas has got a head on it, but it's almost gone backwards. Might have been the defender that got there first. Here's Helm to get the ball back in perhaps here. He's found Woods on for Vaughan. Vaughan wide again here for Armstrong. Might have to go back. Armstrong on the turn, clips it forward. This kick from Okabu. Will it be a Burnley throw? Left hand side with Finlay Armstrong. Looking for options. 20th minute, the second half. Right, driving forward Armstrong, helps it on from McGlynn. Can he get the crossing? Ball just running away from him. I think he's offside anyway. Another wipe of the screen.
That 5 wipes?
Probably, yeah. Probably just doing ever so well to keep us going, really, to be honest. Rooney to win that. Touch back here to Woods. Woods driving forward, can't keep possession. Nicked off him. Right hand side with Curl. Tesco goes forward on the chase. Should be Bobby Thomas's. It is. Tries to keep it in play, has found Woods with it. Woods ball forward, too much on it, through to the keeper. Just a reminder, Burnley's women are through to the FA Cup second round. They go to AFC Fylde away in the next round. That's Sunday at 1 o'clock. Let's hope the weather calms down for that. It's with Stoke driving forward.
And that will be a windy one on the coast. Filed.
It will. There might be a few casualties this weekend. We'll see. It's back again with Macari. Stoke at the minute, not getting too ambitious. Happy to keep hold of the ball in really testing conditions. Burnley trying to apply pressure best you can with 10 men. I mean, they've played, what, 33 minutes of the first half, all of the second half with 10 men. Vaughan wins that, headed away by Baker, but Helm driving forward now. What's he got ahead of him? Again, you can just see the camera moving in the wind. It's a free kick. Rare one for the Clarets. And Burnley taking down the left hand side. Armstrong when to get past his man. Sparrow concedes the throw. Armstrong with it. Gets it back. Hits it against legs. Wins himself the throw. Back again with Armstrong. Trying to win his Woods and has done. Trying to drive to the byline. Armstrong once more. Uses Costello. Can't get past his man. Interception from Bordeaux. Si's done well with it. Ball down the line for Tesgill to chase. Up against Thomas. Here's Jarrett. Into the box now, Jarrett. He's got support with Curl. Back again here for Sparrow. Square ball for Si. Si will get this back. On for Sparrow. Content to keep possession, Stoke. Don't want to lose it. Be pegged back into their own half. Baker on for Macari. Big Stoke City fan. His grandfather managed the club. Here's Si. Lost out. Good challenge from Woods. 8 on 8. Woods has won it. Uses Vaughan. Back for Woods. Here's Rooney. Gave away the penalty. Ball forward, too much on it. It's that ball forward that just runs and runs away from everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, just keeps going as it goes forward. Another wipe of the screen. The wind.
Yeah, we've never seen anything quite like it, have we? Here's Okabu. Burnley just trying to apply pressure if they can with 10 men. We're past the halfway point in the second half. tough night for Burnley. Really tough conditions. There's Okaboo again, just under pressure, helps it on. Stoke have collected, driving forward here with Sparrow. It's a good run from Sparrow, but the ball was poor. Behind his man, that'll be a Burnley throw. Going to be a change.
Owen Dodgson.
Yeah.
For Ethan Dawn. Maybe a switch.
Oh
switch
yeah,
of formation,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. What's the word with the skipper, doesn't he? Michael Jackson. A little bit of a surprise. Owen Dodgson didn't start, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's started, I think, every game this season that he's been
Yeah.
available for, so it'll be just a little rest. He's played a lot of football.
Is it a flat four? Might be a flat four. Armstrong stayed down this left-hand side, hasn't he? Just wonder if Rooney's going to right back.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Just to try and get further up the field, perhaps. Dodgson's got ability with set pieces. Burnley free kickers now.
I think so, yeah. Just having a word with Okaboo.
Is it a throw or a free kick?
I think so.
He's
He's
now
going
giving
to
it the way of Stoke, hasn't he? So
I think Finn thinks it's our free kick.
he does, doesn't he? Stokes throw down this right hand side. David Okaboo. Headed one by Bordeaux. Touch on from McGlynn. Sai evades one challenge. McGlynn, so dodging back to win it. Forward from McGlynn. It's a chase from McGlynn left hand side. Defender was
Not won the ball there.
agricultural, wasn't it, to say the least.
Okaboo should be booked for that as well. Running
Bit
in.
of pushing and shoving off the ball. McGlynn feeling that. The referee's got to take control of that. We're going to see a replay. It's McGlynn.
Yeah, it's a bad tackle, is that?
It is a poor challenge. It's Baker,
Okaboo
actually. It's
comes in
Baker,
and-
isn't it? And Okaboo has comes on
Yeah.
a word, leans over the man.
Should be have a word with a pair of them.
Don't think he's taking any action. Be a free kick left hand side. Opportunity for Dodgson to get a ball in. I must say that post going the way a lot. That's like, considering where it is, and you'd only think it's
What,
his
the referee's
card.
booked the post.
Baker's got in the book. For the original challenge, no action. Okaboo for his reaction. Imagine Dodgson will get this in. McLean was treated but doesn't have to go off because the player was yellow carded.
Thought that was Stoke subs there, just a little.
I'm watching on it from the sideline behind the fence.
Advertisement boards at the pharmacy.
Probably given up, I think. Probably given up with the conditions out there. It's helped to take it. I'd be surprised. Thought Dodgson might take it from that left-hand side. Going an in-swinger. Cause the keeper maximum problems. Helm with it. 18 minutes left to play. Stoke leading by a goal to nil. Premier League 2, Division 2. That goal on 40 minutes from the penalty spot. Douglas James Taylor. Burnley free kick here. Helm to deliver. Went in low. It's come off McGlynn. Perhaps disappointed with the free kick in the end. Needed hanging up at the back post, I think. In the end, it's a waste, I think. More instructions from the Stoke bench.
That rain is really coming down now. You can just see it on the floodlights. It's absolutely flying down.
Burnley win it. Done
well
well
there.
here. Done really well. Helm helps it on for Woods. Won't fall there. And it's a good collection from the keeper. Good press, but Burnley maybe didn't make the most of it once Helm had won it. He's had a good game tonight, hasn't he, Mark Helm?
Yeah, he's pressed really well and just sat nicely in the middle of the park. He was captain on Monday as well.
Considering, been down to 10, there's not been a lot in the game, has there?
It's been a fairly even contest. Burnley have definitely been knocking on the door a bit more this second half. Stoke have not really pushed for the second.
Foul here on Bobby Thomas. It's gone against Stoke this time. Thomas with it. Goes wide for Armstrong. Stayed at left back. Rooney's gone to right back. Ball forward, too much on it. And that'll be a goal kick for Stoke. Just to recap once more, under 18s here tomorrow 11 o'clock. First team play Sunday, 2 o'clock against Spurs. Next game for the under-23s away at Bolton. Tuesday afternoon. We'll have coverage on social media of that. Regular updates on the Academy Twitter feed. Kick here for Broom. Broom with the kick.
A few here tonight for a Friday night in difficult conditions.
Well,
over in that stand.
anybody who's sat in that stand deserves some praise.
All 79 of them.
Here's Dodgson, finds Costello. Burnley just keep knocking on the door a little here. Costello with a shot, it's got half blocked. McGlynn to touch it back, chance here. Ooh, Helm with a good effort, left-footed. We've seen that left foot before and it was just wide of the target.
Still looking for his first goal, Mark.
I think so, yeah. Hit the bar, didn't he? Where did he hit the bar with an amazing shot? Birmingham, was it Birmingham?
Birmingham away at Nuneaton,
yeah,
I think, maybe.
Yeah. Had an absolutely incredible shot there that came off the underside of the bar.
Into the last 15 now.
Yep. Burnley still in the game. Stoke have not really dealt with the conditions second half.
Pressing really well.
They are. On that press, we had Rooney right up on the right wing. I know he's at right back now, but he was way up there. It's a throw only to Stoke. Just wonder what Michael Jackson makes. Does he think it's playable? He won't be happy with the sending off, I'm sure. Other throw to Stoke. Once the ball goes out of the playing area. Struggles to get it back. There's 2 balls on the pitch now. The wind just increases in intensity once more. Be a 3-game ban as well for Max Thompson, which seems ridiculous for the incident. Burnley throw this time. With Rooney. Throws it down the line, header 1 and inside. Dodson's on the chase, can't get there. Okabu's had a good game, just looks to dink it down the right side. Makari to help it on. Coates to touch it back. But they're trying to apply pressure. Still not comfortable with the ball deep in their own half. Thomas here with the throw. Long throw looking for McGlynn. He's taking it down, McGlynn. Looking to take on his man. Bounces off him. Touch back. Swung in by Rooney. Keeper happy to see that go behind his goal. I know it's going to be a corner, in fact. I know it's incredibly hard. But you need to try and find the cross to get into the box. That was deflected behind. This is a corner for Burnley on that left-hand side. Left this time for Dodgson. Burnley will want his delivery from that far side. So in swinging on his left foot. Trusted left foot, swings it in, it's gone in deep. Oh, Thomas nearly got there. If anything, it deceived Thomas at the back post. Another shake of the camera. Good delivery. Just a little bit too deep. If he could have got a head on that, there were players in the 6-yard box. I mean, it's so difficult to play any quality football in this. Here's Curl with the throw. Hasn't got it very far. Helm to win it. Here's Helm again. He's dealt with it just about as well as anybody, I think. Rooney looking to drive forward. Taking Coates on. Was he held off there? Rooney getting back at him, wins the throw. Quickly taken. Back again with Rooney. Ball in here from Woods. Dangerous. Too much on it. Thumbs up from Dodgson. I would suspect the last 10 minutes or so, just try and fling any ball into the keeper. Even shoot from distance.
Yeah, we've seen it over the years, haven't we, in many football games. With the wind, it can hang up, it can loop over the goalkeeper, or anything could happen in this weather.
Problem for Costello here, isn't there?
Yeah, he seems to be holding the side of his foot.
I mean, injuries have been a real problem for Burnley. He's just feeling his left calf, I think.
4 on the bench, both sides tonight.
Yeah.
Both missing in the
time
extra
of
man.
year and all that, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
It's lengthy treatment. just gives me a reminder, just to remind you that Burnley fans can enjoy club audio content, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts. The latest half-time talks is with a good friend of ours, Rachel Brown-Finnish, doing ever so well on TV these days. Former Everton, Liverpool and England keeper. Look out for that. Back to his feet, Darragh. Will have to go off the field of play, just jogging on the spot, just to see if he's fit to continue. Burnley don't really have a lot of options. Defenders in Williams and Gallagher-Allison. So they'd prefer Costello to continue, I would think. Approaching the final 10. And what's been a scrappy old game, a really scrappy game in difficult conditions. Again, Burnley trying to apply the press. Stoke try and bring the ball out their own half in the wind. They've barely got attack together second half. Push over here, foul by Thomas on his man. James Taylor wins the free kick, still inside his own half. Left for Coates. Again, Burnley apply the press. Coates knocks it inside, gets it back again. Coates trying to maraud down that wing, ball on into the offside, and the flag has gone up. And that'll be a free kick. A little bit of wasted of time. Burnley free kick, final 10 minutes. Yeah, I think we mentioned, didn't we, the Spurs game, first team game on Sunday's Rainbow Laces fixture. This is as well, isn't it, the U23s?
Yes, this weekend for all levels, we've got the rainbow armbands on tonight, supporting that.
Here's Rooney. Rooney looking to get a ball in here if he can. It's against Coates. It's going to be a goal kick. Not the decision Burnley aren't happy with. Goal kick it is. Final 9 minutes on a really tough night. Another wipe of the camera. And here's the change here. Costello not able to continue. And Gallagher-Allison will come on here. Just can't continue, Costello. Change. Burnley still applying the press. Trying to get it away, Stoke. Free kick against Thomas. Stoke will be happy with the free kick. Waste a little bit more time. Been barely a chance this second half. I mean, such are the conditions. Stoke have barely been in Burnley's half, and they've got 11 men to 10. It's gone back to Broom. Remains 1-0 to Stoke. 8 minutes remain. That's come off Thomas. Be a throw halfway line. Throw just inside the Stoke half. Throw down the line, header won by Thomas. It's off side, so it'll be another throw halfway line. Rooney with it, trying to get it towards McGlynn. It's just bounced off the defender. Consecutive slices. That means work for Kerr. Will do well to keep it in play. Has done, but only as far as Gallagher-Allison. Looking to get the cross in. Easy one for the keeper, who falls on the ball predictably. And he'll kick this out of his hands. 7 minutes remain, plus time added on. Stoke leading from that first half penalty. Can Burnley find a way to get level? Broom with the kick. He's got a bit distance on it this time. Does hold up in the wind. Again, just how difficult it is. Don't win the first header. And back to that incident with the sending off. No allowance really for the conditions from the referee on that occasion. That'll be a goal kick for Broom. I mean, there's an element to Stoke not even trying to score here, not trying to extend their advantage.
No, I think they're happy with
What they've got.
with the 1-0 lead, and we're hoping to hold on for that in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, I just wonder, you know, he booked the lad Baker, didn't he, for the challenge? I've got to say that I thought that was a worse challenge than the one that Max Thompson was sent off for.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
In anybody's language,
It's more
surely.
intentional.
Yeah,
I meant
yeah,
to-
more malice. Here's Broom with the kick, in no hurry. The referee's had a stare at him. He does eventually kick it. So the referee's moving towards him, I thought. Bordeaux, just wonder if it's worth throwing Bobby Thomas up here. Just in the final stage, he's got Gallagher Allison on, so just get Thomas up front alongside McGlynn, perhaps. Anyway, it's a kick from the keeper Broom. Approaching the final 5. Doesn't reach the halfway line, really to win it. Under pressure, hooks it back to Thomas. Thomas trying to drive forward. There's a foul here on the side. Referee not happy. Is it going to be a card for Thomas? Size on the deck. He's going to want treatment. And he's going to book Bobby Thomas. Thomas added to the list of bookings. Thompson sent off, Costello, Vaughan, Thomas all booked. Probably the worst challenge in the game was the Baker's challenge. Not helping Burnley because it's just winding the clock down. Free kick's just inside the Stoke half. They won here last season, they're leading here by a goal to 0. Could win for the second successive year. Big boot forward. Chase for Tesgill. Had a corner, Stoke. Tesgill looking to turn on the ball here. Is he caught by Bordeaux? Yeah, referee thinks so. Burnley again not happy with the decision. It's a free kick by the byline. Referee has a look at his watch. Marks out where the free kick's going to be taken from. Burnley keeping McGlynn up. It's only, what, 5 yards, 6 yards from the byline. We may even take to the corner flag here, Stoke. Jarrett's going short. They are intent on keeping the ball. With the scorer, James Taylor. Burnley battling away. I've won it back with Woods, who's pulled down. That'll be a Burnley free kick. Be left for the keeper. Now then, 3 minutes or so left to play here. McGlynn just lays it off. Ball forward. Seen too much on it. That's where both sides have struggled when they've had the wind behind them. That ball forward's just run away time and time again. Another wipe of the camera. Well done to the lads, Danny and Martin, for giving us pictures here, because it's been incredibly tricky. Broom in no hurry. The referee just allows him to take as long as he likes. He's got it in the opposing half, which is an achievement. Clearance. Gallagher Allison. McGlynn trying to turn onto it. Ogaboo's got it away. Foul given against McGlynn. Just outside his own D. Referee Lewis Smith. Again, the keeper will take it. He'll replace the ball. Again, no hurry. Burnley push Finlay Armstrong a little bit further forward. Gallagher Allison gone to left back. Rooney right back. Thomas Bordeaux in the middle. Armstrong almost left wing now. With Dodgson right hand side. Possession here for Stoke. Again, Jarrett looking to try and go to the corner flag, I think. Tesgill keeps it here. It's gone wide for Coates, driving forward left hand side. Has he kept it in Coates? Nope. The Burnley throw. Approaching the final minute. Burnley desperate to get hold of the ball here. Rooney will have to go back a few strides. Throw is long. Coates has headed it backwards. Next header's backwards from the Stoke defender and out of play. It's an indication how difficult it is. Burnley have gained, 60 yards with 2 misplaced back headers. Can Burnley find a chance late on here? It's with Bordeaux. Spreads it wide. Here's Gallagher Allison. A familiar position for him on the left-hand side. Uses Armstrong. Back again here for Helm, who's been Burnley's best player for me. Armstrong can't just take that in his stride, but it will be a throw. Ellis, you're praying for one last chance for the lads, aren't you?
Yeah, this could be it. Last 30 seconds as it goes into the area.
Armstrong with it. Or Gallagher Allison with it, I should say. Wearing 15 down this left hand side. Not used to him at left back. Bedell trying to flick it on. Did hit an arm, but the referee not interested. What's a chance here? They've got men forward here. Chance for Teskel just to run at Bobby Thomas. Done well, Thomas wins the challenge. Not easy, but he won it well. Burnley will collect it. In time added on now. Armstrong for Gallagher Allison. It's 4 additional minutes. Thanks, Martin. Bordeaux just turns his man. Got caught. That'd be a free kick. Ironically, it's side that's committed it. Now, do you go for goal here? What? Plant one on the keeper. What happens here?
Get everyone in the box and whip it in. Hope for the best.
Yeah. Part going for goal. Part looking to see if somebody gets a touch. It's going to be dodging to take it. So it'll swing away from the keeper. Now then, Burnley got a chance here. It's just a couple of paces outside the box. 2-man wall. Helm coming across. I thought he might take it. Right foot in swinger. Thomas is in there. Everybody basically, apart from the 2 men in the wall and Helm, is in the middle. Helm to get this delivery right now, perhaps. Swings it in. Trying to touch it on. Will it break here for Woods? Woods has gone in strong there, and that is a foul. Ogaboo not happy. Woods has taken a bang to his left hip. It's almost desperation to try and win the ball. We'll see if he gets a card here. Maybe it just wasn't the free kick they wanted. He did catch Ogaboo, but probably no more than that. And Ogaboo has stayed down. In fact, Woods has stayed down. Ogaboo back to his feet, contesting the challenge. And that'll be a free kick to Stoke. Might be enough to see them home here. They will go 4 points clear of Burnley. Been a difficult last couple of weeks for the Clarets. Did get past Barrow, Lancashire Senior Cup, but it could be 3 successive defeats now. And resources are being tested. Lengthy treatment for Woods. A bit of discomfort. To work hard to get back from an injury in the summer. And I think he's been carded here. It's yet another booking. Did slide in, did catch the man, and it's a yellow card for Ben Woods. Woods not happy. I think Burnley just not been happy since the 12th minute when Max Thompson was sent off in that controversial incident. Not a good night for football, really difficult testing conditions. Broom in no hurry, replaces the ball. He's been able to do that certainly throughout the second half. No real urgency. The taking of free kicks. Broom with it, right-footed. He's got it in the opposing half. Thought it just hung up in the wind, but of course his man as he tried to get on the end of the ball is Rooney, old-fashioned up and under that McGlynn is chasing. Coates trying to come away with it. Burnley nicked it. Dodgson driving to the box here. Gets caught, does he? Oof, 1 or 2 appeals. It's going to be a corner only. Dodgson got a chance to take one here. Final minute of the 4. Might be a little bit more to add on. Keepers come up. Sam Waller, this would be a story, wouldn't it? Now there's a colour clash now, isn't there, when he's in the opposing box. Swung in, deep, it's ever so deep. Thomas wins the header, it's back in there, not away properly, it is now. It's a chase here for Gallagher Allison. Will get there. Tried to keep it in play rather than go back, and that's conceded the throw. I'm never sure about throwing the keeper forward.
No, you do see it. Teams can end up going the other end and getting another goal, but I suppose in the final few moments.
It matters not, does it really? It's Coates with the throw. Referee's had one look at his watch. Going to win this through Gallagher Allison, just gets it forward. Big boot forward. Bounced to a Cliffley keeper, but he's got it under control. McGlynn to apply pressure. He'll kick this Broom. Might be the final act of the game. McGlynn trying to block his right hand side. Skied the kick a touch. Burnley can win this, it could be interesting. Sai with a missed kick. Chase here, but there's an offside flag here. Ball's booted away.
That's it.
That's the final whistle. Gotta say, what a strange game that was, Ellis. It really was, wasn't it? The weather played a big part. Controversial sending off. Wasn't the best game of football, was it?
Difficult night for the lads. The red cards obviously had a big effect very early on, and they've just not managed to get a goal, which they've tried the hardest for. But I'm still a bit disappointed with that.
Could argue they dominated the second half.
Yeah, much better side in the second half, and maybe with 11 men, you've that extra man just to maybe help get it over the line. But yeah, it's decided the game, I think, that, and a few of the lads don't look too pleased there.
They don't, do they, to say the least. They're not happy at all. We'll have a few highlights from that second half. I don't think there was a great deal. Rooney had a shot. I don't think Burnley did enough of that, shooting from distance.
No,
even further back than
this
that.
type of weather, sometimes it bobbles the right way and get a look.
Yeah.
That was a corner.
They just about smuggled away, didn't they?
But in this weather, it's hard to create.
It is, yeah, proper chances.
To strike a ball well, but Mark's close there.
Yeah, it was a good effort, left foot. He can hit it both feet. And this is the corner late on, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Just couldn't reach it. And there's another corner to come, I think, where he does get ahead on it. Gets it back in there, beyond everybody. I mean, it is three successive defeats in the league. It's a tough couple of weeks for the lads.
Yeah, no, it's been, they've played some good sides, and it's just not really fallen their way. But you know, they're still competing well in the league, and they're in a comfortable position.
Yes.
And a few games, a couple of cup games, couple of league games, and they've got a few weeks off over Christmas.
Got a few back.
Yeah, a few weeks with no games. So yeah, we'll go into the new year soon.
Yeah,
coming around very
try
quick.
and get a few lads back from injury and help them on the way. Thanks, Alice. Thanks for your help tonight. Alice Lee with us on Clarence Plus. It's finished here. Burnley 0, Stoke 1. Premier League 2, Division 2 game. Stoke the winners by a goal to nil. That penalty on 40 minutes from Douglas James Taylor. Controversial game. Max Thompson sent off. Burnley having to play 78 minutes with 10 men. Lots of yellow cards. That single goal from the penalty spot from James Taylor. I'll see you on Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff. Burnley against Tottenham in the Premier League. Don't forget the under-18s here against West Ham tomorrow. Premier League Cup. Look out for that. All the details on our social media sites. But until then, I'll leave you the news. Stoke City, the winners here by a goal to nil. Burnley 0, Stoke City 1. Douglas James Taylor with the penalty on 40 minutes. I'll see you soon.